If you are a single girl lives in a big city, there's one word you need to remember. That is FIRE. F-I-R-E. Financial independence. Retire early. Do not spend time on crying over bad date. Do not spend too much time on feeling sorry for yourself, cannot find a boyfriend. It is hard to have a relationship, to have a genuine relationship in a big city. However, financial independence is in your hand. And I found the older I get, the more important money became, and my freedom, the happiness, not really from dating. It actually from I become more and more financially independent, not totally, but more than when I was in my 20s and early 30s. And I wish someone told me the concept of FIRE, F-I-R-E, FIRE. I spent a lot of money on designer bags. I even don't like them just because of my ego. I want people look at me in different ways, because many Chinese girls have designer bags. Then I spent thousands of pounds 10 years ago. Imagine 10, 15 years ago, £1,000 for a bag. That is mad, but I spent my hard-earned cash on those bags, and now I'm not even carry it. But if I have the concept of FIRE at that time and invested, let's say, this £5,000 worth of the bag money into S&P indexed, or buy some bitcoins, because at that time one of my colleagues told me Bitcoin, he was going to invest in something called Bitcoin. Am I interested? I was carrying my Louis Vuitton bag, say, I don't know, and just imagine I could just invest it a little bit in digital asset. So I want to make this video because I think men, especially nowadays, younger guys, are very financial savvy. They have entrepreneurship, like this entrepreneur concept. But I just see a lot of girls, females like me. We are so focused and invested on relationship, which I don't think is of course, if we can find true love, it is absolutely worth it, but we should not neglect the financial security side of life. And coming from a woman who is not that young, in her 20s or even early 30s, and I realized how dangerous I was living, because I had no idea of no financial education. I was my whole my whole mind was on relationships, on finding love, and these dreamy things. Of course, they are important, but I wish I could have balanced it a little bit. So if one thing, girls, you can remember today is, especially if you're single living in a big city, I live in London, that is FIRE. Try to be financial independent, and so you can retire early. I think, look back, what I would have done and what I have started doing is, of course, I'm not buying any big brand at all, and I learned to put money in my ISA and stock. Share and stock ISA. I will have another video to talk about that, what I have learned. So I try to invest as much money, like ETF. I do not buy individual shares. I literally just buy S&P ETF, just track the index. Yeah, and I think there's so many things we can talk about financial independence, but I think one thing, if you are a single girl who watch this, I just want to let you know, yes, keep looking for a boyfriend. True love is worth it. However, please remember, the importance of money. Do not just spend it like this, because you will need it one day. One day you will find, actually, when you are in the low point of your life, it is money can pick you up from this bottom of your life. It is so much better if you have money than when you don't. So I was watching a YouTube videos, like group of very young boys, guys. They were like in their mid-20s. They were interviewing people in London, in like on Oxford Street, like Mayfair. Say, how do you become a millionaire? How did you become? How did you earn your first million? What is your secret? I was thinking, oh my God, young people nowadays really have the concept of entrepreneurship and the concept of how to make the first million. But I think older girls, older women like you and me in our 30s or early 40s, even early 50s, I think maybe we are not so financially literate, and we neglected our financial independence for a little bit too long. But it doesn't matter. If you remember one word today, that is FIRE, F-I-R-E. For single girls, remember, money is very, very important. Start saving, and yeah, do not waste your money on unnecessary stuff. Do not waste your money on pleasing other people. Do not waste your money on your ego. Yeah, because freedom, I think, is more important than all of them. Is more important than your ego, than pleasing other people. Okay, yeah, please subscribe to my channel.